Sons.
Young engineering graduate from UCC, Dennis Allen. Into open space, and it's Shea Fahy. Oh, he took up a very good position, and there's the bare minimum separating these sides. What a marvellous ball that was across field. Shea Fahy jumping unchallenged, laying it forward for Dave Barry, and there's nobody near him if he wants to strike this one over for the equaliser. The St Finbarr's clubman has got his second score. The sides are level, and there are 3.5 minutes gone in the second half. Teddy McCarthy held the ball up there to Michael McCarthy here. Inside towards Colin O'Neill, his first chance to impress. If he can lay it in for Dennis Allen. Oh, it's a great goal!
So then, Cork were the champions in Munster for a second year in succession, and also on course to make up for their All-Ireland disappointment of the previous summer. Oh, back in Leinster in the Hurling Championship, it was the meeting of Wexford and Offaly, and high hopes amongst Wexford people that their long wait for a Leinster title might finally be at an end. However, they were to be disappointed once again.
Oh, it's a very poor clearance, half hit by Paul Nolan, only as far as Eugene Coughlin. Drilling it inside. It's Dooley. Oh, it's a great goal! Joe Dooley, the scorer, with 5 minutes gone. And that's Seamus Fitzhenry leaving it behind to Pat Delaney, who was very persistent at centre forward. George O'Connor, his marker, getting it to the middle of the field to the waiting Michael Dignan of Offaly. Drops low, dangerously so, and it's another goal! Joe Dooley gets a second goal.
The following week saw the Munster Hurling Championship decided. The final again was between Tipperary and Cork, although this time, well, there was less of the drama which had marked their meetings in the 1987 Championship. Still, there were a few anxious moments towards the end for Tipperary before super sub Cormac Bonner wrapped things up.
John Leahy is now midfield for Tipperary. Nicky English left half forward, Cormac Bonner full forward, and meanwhile Cork get themselves another score from Tony O'Sullivan, his 5th from play. So now the margin is just 2 points. Well, who would believe it at half-time with Tip leading and coasting with the game, wind assisted, ahead by 11. Leahy held by Paul O'Connor, and no question, free to Tip. The linesman has been very insistent all throughout this game that the ball should be placed in the exact position. Paul Delaney in towards Cormac Bonner, now at full forward. It's a goal! A goal for Tipperary at a vital time to restore their confidence.
Well, while Tip were putting the Munster title to rest, the Ulster Football Championship was also being decided. Now, after the usual uncertainties of the summer there, the final threw up an interesting pairing. Tyrone, who were the champions in '86, and Monaghan, the champions of '85. Now, Tyrone went in as the favourites, but it was Monaghan who stole the day.
Byrne from Monaghan. A good run by David Byrne. Can give it to Michael O'Dowd and can take the return too. Yes, David Byrne. What a good finish this would be if he could get the point. That's great work by David Byrne. Jerry McCarville. To Ray McKern. That's a spectacular one. And a really nice one by Ray McKern. Michael O'Dowd. Driving infield. He knew he had 2 men to his right. Stephen White. And suddenly, when we thought Tyrone might have had a goal or a penalty, it's Monaghan instead who bounced back. And Stephen White gets the point.
So Monaghan were back in the big time, and so, ironically, were Mayo. Now, both had come close to causing major upsets in the 1985 Championship. But now Monaghan were back in the All-Ireland semi-finals again, and so were Mayo after putting out Roscommon in the Connacht final.
Mayo, remember, playing away, and this is Jimmy Burke. First touch, good control, slows it down to TJ Kilgallen. The entire defence moved out. What terrible defending. TJ Kilgallen has an easy chance, and that's 2 points for Mayo in the space of a minute. John Newton jumping. Comes down, however, to his partner, Seamus Killoran, trying to feed Gary Wynn. Comes to Martin Carney, who's doing a lot of very useful work there in the half-forward line. Jimmy Burke, the layoff to McHale. Outside is Tom Riley. Oh, it's a goal!
And so that left only the Leinster football final then to be decided. Now that game was between Dublin and Meath again, and an eagerly awaited game, especially after their encounters in the recent national leagues. Meath had a 3-point lead in that game with time almost up, but then Dublin had a golden opportunity to steal back the game.
Redmond deep towards Vinnie Murphy, drops down, looking for a goal. They must get a goal here if they're going to stay in. Is it a penalty? Referee's whistle sounds, it must be. Yes, it's a penalty. A penalty for Dublin. Would you believe it? We have a minute and 25 seconds gone in injury time, and the fans on the hill, will they be able to look everybody back? Charlie Redmond has had a checkered afternoon. Started at left half forward, wasn't all that terribly impressive. Played most of the second half as a defender. They wait, they gasp, they wonder. Oh, he's put it over the bar! Oh dear me! It's gone over the bar, and the champions Meath live on. Well, poor Charlie Redmond. They'll have no sympathy for him, and there it is, it's all over. There isn't even time for the kick out. Oh dear, oh dear.
So the chance of a lifetime gone down the drain, and Meath's dominance in Leinster was maintained. Well, by the 8th of August we were into the All-Ireland Championships, and everything going so far pretty much as predicted. No one was expecting any major upsets in the hurling semi-finals when Tip took on Antrim at Croke Park, although people felt that Galway might struggle against Offaly in the other match.
Meanwhile, Declan Phillip. It's come down. Danny McAllister. It's another goal! Another goal! Put away emphatically by Fergus McAllister. Pat O'Neill. That's a nudge and a push. Ball was somehow kept in play towards Pat Fox. Declan McKillop is dispossessed. It runs on to Nicky English from Pat Fox. Can he finish? Oh, he can! That's a smashing goal.
In the second semi-final, Galway let it be known they would not be parted from their All-Ireland title too easily.
Looking the more dangerous side already when they're in the attack. That's a very good one. Searching in towards Noel Lane. Drops it on this occasion down towards Michael McGrath. The Offaly backs grouped well, and that's Martin Hannamy chipping it away, but a bad one. It comes straight out to Anthony Cunningham. Trying to get it inside to Lane. Shot blocked, and it's a goal by Ian O'Ryan. Joachim Kelly beaten for it by the other number 9, Pat Malone. It comes to Martin Naughton. Half blocked down, it reaches the arms of Ian O'Ryan. Swings in towards Noel Lane. Is he looking for another goal? I'm sure he is. And he's got it too. It comes to Sylvie Linane, turns well, strikes sweetly into space. Ryan is racing onto it. Ian O'Ryan, the star of last year's semi-final, drills it in low, searchingly and probingly in towards the full forward line. Martin Naughton's there. Is there a second goal to kill off Offaly's chances? There is!
The first of the All-Ireland football semi-finals brought Cork and Monaghan into contention. Unfortunately, high winds spoiled this game as a contest. Well, Monaghan won't have happy memories of this game or of the goal which sealed their fate early in the second half.
Jerry McCarville just gets it down to Brendan Murray. Runs into 2 Cork players, then releases it. Barry Coffey here. Thought about a pass outside, inside for Dave Berry. Good position. Oh, great goal!
Cork then into the All-Ireland final for the second year in succession. Now, the odds were that they would be meeting Meath again. They took on Mayo in the second semi-final, and they started as the clear favourites. But the game raised a few searching questions about Meath's form.
Mayo looking for a little bit more penetration and a bit more effort as well. Noel Durkin here. Joe Lindsay's loose inside, but he's held up. And elected to kick to Dennis Carney, who's now playing up around the half-forward line. Fisted down into space. They waited for it, weren't expecting it. McHale, the shot, a goal! Martin O'Connell directed down towards Colm O'Rourke, taken well. high in the air, and over she floats. Kilgallen kicking, time running out now. What a pity they couldn't have strung together a few more promising attacks earlier in the half when they had their chances. O'Malley back to Pádraig Lyons, that's half flat down, to Kevin Foley, who's played really well and steadily at right half back. Down it comes to Dennis Carney. 6.5 minutes to go. Dennis Carney in. McQuillan ponders, mixes, and Finnerty dispatches it to the back of the net.
Well, despite that goal, Meath held on to win the match. And so then we had our All-Ireland finalists for 1988. Galway and Tipperary in hurling, and Meath and Cork in football. And we'll be looking back at both of those games. Hello again.